I find this interesting. You also talk a lot about being a victim of copyright fraud
Yeah,
and
well,
theft of intellectual property by record labels and publishers over the years. So
yes, that's the other thing. We have a lot of legal problems too. That's going to be our next one. When we meet the goal of this one, we're going to start on legal defense fund.
well, tell me about that from your perspective, because I feel, you and many artists at the time, I mean, these are contracts you signed how long ago? And they're obviously not relevant today.
Not relevant because with the downloads and everything like that, they don't pay you for that. They still want to charge you for the packaging and the shipping and all of that. So we have to go to court now to actually get those kind of things changed in the contracts, or just get paid with us. They take all the money from the rappers, saying, George, you sample George, he wants this much. I never got anything from any of them. Not the artists, they pay because they take the money from their royalties. None of them get royalties from the sample, and they overcharge them too, but they keep the money. So we have a lot of that. We've been to Congress, and we're still fighting that. So that's our next thing after the studio thing, is the legal defense fund for copyrights, fraud, renewals. A lot of songs is up for renewal. Yeah. They fight you tooth and nail. Masters too.
So what's your message for the labels out there? If you could say something to them, what would you say?
This is why you're going out of business. This is why the internet is taking over, because you're not paying artists, you're not paying people, and it's shame that you don't pay people. So it's your own fault that the record company is going out of business now. And we're going to fight. We're going to fight, and with us fighting, it's going to be a lot of other people fighting, because a lot of the artists today are part of the P-Funk family. Funk is the DNA for most of the hip-hop and techno and rap and all the music of today. So a lot of them is going to find out the same thing happened to them that happened to us. So if they want to stay, whatever they got left in business, they better try to straighten that out now.
Funk the system.
Funk the system. We're going to funk it up.
What advice can you give to that next generation of artists to better protect themselves?
Learn as much as you can about copyright, I know you want to do this, you want to be an artist, you're enthused to be an artist, and you would do almost anything to become an artist. I know that. I probably would do it again. But try to remember that it's no fun after you've done it all your life if you don't get nothing out of it. If somebody else come along, especially with us, we see the songs being sampled on a new record every day. Or in a movie, we just had Moneyball, which had one of our songs in it.
Okay.
I have to watch those kind of things every 2 or 3 months. One of our songs in a big movie, and we don't get anything and have to pay a lawyer to go fight for it. So Indiegogo has really been a blessing to us, because it's helped us get enthusiastic about something. And we're going to keep using it, like I said.
Yeah, you've also created the P-Funk initiative with Congressman John Conyers Jr.
John Conyers.
In Michigan. So that's also part of the Performance Rights Act. Can you explain how that will rightfully compensate performers in the future?
Okay, well, like in Europe, all the artists, not the writers or the publishers, they get paid. But the people that sing and play music don't get nothing from the records that's being played on the radio and all the advertisement money that's generated. The artist gets nothing. The Performance Act will ensure that the artists get paid, just like they do in England. They holding the money, for the artists over there. If we ever change our law over here, because only the United States, China, and North Korea is the only 3 that don't belong to that association, that don't pay their musicians, for airplay. All the rest of the world do. And they hold that money for you in case the United States ever changes its law.
So when is it happening?
They won't.
What's the timeline? Are we going to ever see it happen in the next few years?
Oh yeah, that's going to happen, because, like you said, with John Conyers and a lot of people now fighting for that, it's going to happen eventually. It's going to happen real soon now, because people know how to go to other countries and sign up if they have to.
So you've also partnered with DC Netcast Media. right, to help promote music through new media. So tell me about how digital and social media tools can help artists promote music. And what that means to you now. How many years later, like you're using social media, you tweet.
I mean, you actually get paid for the videos online or on the internet. All that's new money. All of that, and you can actually get on the line and see yourself what money's being made. You know,
You can control your destiny a bit, be an entrepreneur artist.
Right. You've got all these new ways of tracking down your money, or even selling your. You can email somebody, a fan, a brand new album, right from your own office, and that's what we're doing. That with Indiegogo, we're selling all the old stuff and new stuff that's coming out.
It's about going direct and cutting out the middleman.
Cutting out the middleman. That ain't gonna pay you. You sell 5,000 records on the internet, you get more than you would sell 100,000.
Amazing.
At 6%.
Well, you know what? We started a hashtag actually in honor of you today, my friends. Hashtag Save Funk. We encourage everyone to share the message and what that means to you. Hashtag Save Funk.